Hi, thanks for watching. Edward here. I just want to shoot this video because today on Facebook I posted this image and basically attracted a lot of attention. Obviously that's the whole point when we create our images, our ads, the stuff that we want to post, the content that we create and post out there on the internet. We want to generate and attract attention, obviously. So I posted this image ad today and basically said adding animated overlays to your ads. Who wants to learn how to make ads like this? And I will post a video soon. So I'm posting this video now just to show you exactly how to do this. So really you only really need two pieces of software plus one more actually to just to do the final thing. But basically very easy indeed, and all you need is just a couple of free pieces of software that's going to get this whole thing done. It's quite quick and easy, and I will say it's basically easy because there might be a little bit of a learning curve, or just you might want to watch this video as I go through and teach you how to do it just a few times if you're new to all this. But before I begin, I will say that if you're not creating ads, or if you're not at least learning how to create your own ads so you can brand yourself, you really should be starting to do that. Because even when I was a newbie, and let me just say that I don't have any sales and marketing background. I'm only a geek because I simply realized that that's what, in some ways, it's helped me, to be a little bit geeky and technical, because I end up being able to do things that has helped me convert the traffic that I send to my links and so on. It's helped me convert leads into sign-ups much easier. So that's why I take an interest in learning how to do all this kind of stuff. But it's actually a lot easier than you think. And in the last 2 years, I've been online for a long time, but in the last 2 years when things got good for me, or reasonably good, is really because I spend a lot of time making my own ads, and I've got literally hundreds and hundreds of ads that I just keep. I just build up my ads, and I make a point of spending time. I would recommend an hour, couple of hours a week creating ads, to be honest. Start with the headlines, subject lines, go into your spam folder, look at the email headlines, of the junk email that comes, because some of them might be reasonably eye-catching, and you could sort of reword and accumulate a lot of content from a lot of the junk that you get. And then you can build nice looking image ads. So I'm going to show you a very powerful free service that I've used for about 2 years now, called Ad Creator. Actually, I've used it for a lot longer than that, but I've used it a huge amount in the last 2 years. It's a free software, web-based. This is my link at the top there, so you can get the link just below this video. If you're watching it on Facebook or YouTube, whatever, just click the link below, get a free account, and use it for free. You don't have to upgrade. You can make these ads without purchasing anything. So, and then you log in, and in the back here, you go to browse templates. You got all your designs here and stuff. So I'm not going to do a tutorial on Ad Creator because it's a very easy software to use, but it's basically drag and drop. You start with a template, and you've got a full-blown clip art thing in there, so you can do pretty much anything, and you can upload your own images. And this is the ad that I basically created, except I put the animated GIF here over the top as an overlay, and I'll show you how to do that. So I basically I created an ad, and here are my designs here, and you download the image ad, and I've got the, hold on a minute, yeah, I think I've got it on my desktop. Okay, so the other software you need now is the OBS, Open Broadcaster Software Studio. It's a free software. It basically allows you to create videos for free, really cool videos, and you can even, you can do all kinds of things with it. You can even broadcast your videos onto YouTube, onto Facebook Live. So you can do Facebook Live right from your computer, and everything that you're showing on your desktop you can show off on your computer. But you can do amazing things with this. It's pretty powerful. So I'll just show you what I did after I created the ad within Ad Creator. So I created the ad in Ad Creator. This is the ad that I created. I had a blank space right here because this is where I want to put the animated GIF overlay and make it look like a video, because that's what I created here. It looks like a video. And so in the Open Broadcaster software, we'll download that, we open it up. This is what it looks like. So we've got nothing going on here. It's actually a very easy software to use. First of all, we need at least one scene. So you just create a scene. I'll just call it scene 1. Okay, so I recently deleted it, so I'll just create scene 2. But in your case, you'll probably create scene 1. So once you've got scene 1 in there, then within that scene you can create any number of sources, and the sources basically represent layers that will be layered up. This is the sort of the visual elements that you'll see right in this canvas at the top here. So you just click the plus sign, you choose what visual element you need, and if you don't know what any of these mean, you don't just ignore them, but I'm just going to show you a few of them. So like image, add in an image and you click OK, and it'll ask you where that image is. So you browse for that image on your desktop. So I'm going to grab the image and it loads it in there, and then you can either drag it around, or it actually snaps to it's a very easy software to use. But what you can also do is you can actually transform and make it stretch to the screen, and then you just add in more elements here, and they just layer over the top. So you add in another element, and I'm going to add in another image because I want to put my video feed sort of as an overlay over a nice background. So I'm going to put in a background. Hold on a minute. I had to browse. I've got a video a background there. What I've basically got is I've got a lot of clip art that I've accumulated. You'll have to probably, I don't even remember where I got this from. It was years ago when I got this, but it's good stuff. But you can get some good stuff on when you search for it on Google. So I had these elements in here, and I wanted to use a video background, so I just add that in there, and that becomes the video background, which I'm going to add in, and you can just stretch that and resize it however you want. And then it's time to add in one more layer, which is the actual video feed itself. Now you can add in almost anything, any kind of feed. You can add in your screen, you can do a screen sharing, or you can add in your own your own face, your feed. If you've got a webcam, for my laptop I've got a built-in webcam, so I'm going to use that. So that's the video capture device. Click OK, and then you select the video capture device, and there you are. Hi guys. Then what you need to do, because by default you don't have control over the aspect ratio, so what you need to do is you need to mouse click, so you get this menu come up, and then you need to filter, scale filter. Oh no, hold on a minute, where is it? Transform, that's it. You got to go to transform, and then stretch to screen to begin with, and what that does is it immediately allows you to transform it completely the way you want, so you can actually fit it to any background element, and then just drag it so it resizes exactly to how you want it, the size you want it. So there it is. Hi guys. So then all it's left to do is to make your animated GIF. So if you're just talking here in the background and then you've got something to say, this is going to become an image in itself with an animation here, and you only need 5 seconds because you want it to load fast. An animated GIF can become huge if it's too large, so you only want about 5 seconds. So really at this point you're going to be recording a video, and then we're going to convert that video into an animated GIF. I'm sorry if I'm talking too fast here, but just watch this video a few times and then you'll get the hang of it. So in the background here, you could have anything you want, any kind of image background. As I say, I've given you advice to use the Ad Creator software. So that was the Ad Creator software where you created your background, and then now we're using the OBS, Open Broadcaster software, to create and piece everything together. So now all that's left to do is to simply record the video. So it's basically going to record everything on the screen. So here's the second button here. First of all, you probably want to go to settings to make sure that everything looks right. Go down to output, because this is where you want to output the video after it records, and I'm sending it to my desktop. Just browse here so you can select where you want to save it and have it saved. Make sure it's MP4, and then start recording. So what you do is you just record yourself. Hi guys, now in this video, this is I'm just talking random here, so just ignore this, and I'm just recording what I'm putting myself, on screen. So let's stop that. Okay, so I just recorded that, and I was just doing something random in the screen there, but basically they're not going to hear your voice, obviously, because it's just going to turn into an animated image file. So now that has saved there. So if I open up that video and show you what it looks like, this is the video. Hi guys, now in this video, this is it's kind of embarrassing. Anyway, the point is that it's just visual, and you're going to be able to paste that video into a solo ad. You're going to be able to put it on YouTube, on Facebook, or you're going to be able to put it into a classified ad website, post it on classified ad sites like Backpage, for example. But the next thing you want to do is you want to convert it into an animated GIF. So currently it's a video. And where was it? So we upload it to this site here. So this is I'll put the links below this video. easygif.com/video to GIF. But once you go to this domain, you'll probably find it anyway. It's video to GIF right here, this tab here. So I've uploaded the video there. Then you upload that, and it'll get to work. If it's a large video file, it'll take a bit of time. I'll just pause now. Okay, so the video is now uploaded. So you'll see a preview of the video, and you can play it or whatever. So a little bit of information there. So you can play the video. Just see how long it is. It's about 12 seconds. Now in this video, this is I'm just talking. Well, I'm going to start it at 0, and maybe I'm going to get 5 seconds of it. That's what I would recommend. And then just click convert. So there's my animated GIF. Now, for some strange reason, it's got this weird thing at the bottom here. So you can do all kinds of editing as well here. So I'm going to crop it and get rid of that ugly stuff. So there you have it. So now you can just save it to your desktop. Make sure it's on my desktop. So there it is. Now, in order to post it onto Facebook, for example, or anywhere really, you have to just simply upload it. So you really do need to upload it. So I would highly recommend getting a photo bucket. Where am I? No, sorry, photo. Sorry, photo bucket. Okay, so here's my photo bucket, and as you can see, I got literally hundreds. This is just one folder, and I got loads and loads of stuff. So you need a photo bucket. You just go to photo bucket. Photobucket.com, and this is where you can host all your images. Once they're hosted online, you can post them onto Facebook, post them onto classified ad sites, post them into a solo ad, just copy and paste them into a WYSIWYG editor and send them out on a whatever solo ads you're working with. So I don't know where, a lot of ads on this site. Anyway, so I spend ages just making really nice ads. So I highly recommend, getting in the habit of every single week, just set aside a day, which is your ad creation day, and make your ads. Because if you're just copying other people's ads, or you're just using other people's content all the time, you're really just branding someone else or some other company. You need to be branding yourself, and you can get your team started and up and running by giving them your ads and letting them use your ads. But you need to teach people how to create their own ads, or how I've just told you. So then you just simply upload your animated image onto this site, into your account, and so then you can use it anywhere. So that's what it looks like. It's a GIF file, and there it is. That's an animated GIF for you. So thanks for watching, guys. It's pretty easy. So I'll pop the links below for the ad creator. Make sure that you use my link below. Thanks a lot, guys. And obviously, this doesn't have an affiliate program, obviously, because it's just free. So just go to this obsproject.com and download for whatever platform you're on, Windows, Mac. And then there's also this one here, and you need the you need this link here. So when you go to this link, easygif.com, and then go to video to GIF, that's what you're looking for. But the links are down below this video. So hope you like it, and then start using OBS. The good thing about, once you create all your elements, all your animated elements, or your backgrounds and stuff like that, once you've created your different images, the stuff that you like using, then you can piece things like this together however you want. You can also do Facebook Lives as well. So go to settings, and when you go to stream, you can select for example, either YouTube, so if you want to do a YouTube Live, or you can do Facebook Live. So if you do a Facebook Live looking like this, you're gonna really turn some heads. I bet you get a lot of people coming onto your lives if you do Facebook Lives looking like this. So if you just set your Facebook up and start streaming, it's gonna look pretty impressive. Okay, guys, thanks for watching, and hope that was useful. Bye for now.